Hey everyone, welcome back to Mod Life Season 2, SpaceLife. Picking up right where we left off, I just finished pumping out the rest of that little bit of oil we had over there into our seared glass tanks here. And I grabbed up some more sand. We got about 5 stacks of sand here now. And I got some cactus as well, which I've already put up. So, looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna put this stuff away, and I think this grout finished cooking into seared brick. I did. And I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't get some more glass going. So hopefully we can get ourselves some more coal soon. Get 2 stacks of glass cooking up. And let's see. So we got all of the seared glass full of oil. Well, at least most of it. These are not so filled, and then this one and this one I think are not all the way filled, but I think we got about 7 of them so far filled up fully. Now, I need to see about getting most of this refined up into actual fuel. Now, I believe, thanks to GalacticCraft, we actually have another refinery in here also. I think we're going to use this one. And now this refinery is from BuildCraft, if you guys didn't know. Let's go ahead and jump on over and see if we can't make up this refinery from GalacticCraft. We're gonna need 2 pieces of stone, furnace, 2 iron plates, and 2 copper canisters. Alright, 1 furnace. We're gonna need 2 pieces of stone, 2 iron plates, which we already have made up already. Nice. And I'm guessing we're gonna need copper. How do we make that? Oh, in the shape of a cauldron. Should be easy enough, and we need 2 of those. Bam. Oh, they don't stack. Alright, well, that's fine. We're about to use them anyway. Let's just do that. There we go. Stone, iron plates, and furnace. Makes the refinery. Awesome. Alright, let's put that back. Let's see, where is our wire? There it is. Because I believe we can actually hook this up to our solar panels, which I might go ahead and move over this way. So I'm thinking about setting up my refinery system like right here. I might need some more tanks as well. I might actually make the BuildCraft tanks, seeing as how we're just gonna probably use the oil here anyway. Alright, so let's see. If they're there, we pretty much want to bring it to right about here. So see if I can't dig down a little bit. That looks like it's the right spot. That'll work. Alright, pick you guys up. Get my wire. Thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and close this off for now. I don't trust you. Actually, I don't trust creepers. And zombies for that matter. And we'll put one right here. And we'll put another right there. Cool. Side by side, I like that. Enable, enable, and wire in time. And we'll do that. There we go. Alright, let's go sleep real quick so that we can reset the day. Get some power generation going. Yeah, fake yawn. See, I can do that sometimes. Let's see, right here. Perfect. Alright, we'll have this come down to there. And refinery. Alright, so power coming in. Perfect. Now, I wonder if we can actually pipe this out of these into that. That is a question that I'd like to see if I can't answer. Let's grab wooden transport pipes. Let's grab our cobblestone fluid pipe. See, I did grab some of this saguaro cactus here, so let's see. I think I'm gonna need me another furnace. In fact, actually, you know what? Let's make a different furnace. I've never made this one before. Electric furnace, what do we need? No, thank you. I am not using my last diamond on you. Electric furnace sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so need a furnace. We're gonna need iron. Iron. Thank you. And I think this should be about the same as it was before. Wait a minute. Iron furnace. Oh, we need iron plates now. Close, but no cigar, I guess. Alright, so I need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we should be able to make up the iron furnace. There we go. And we'll make that into the electric furnace. So we need an electronic circuit. Do we have... We got rubber, we got copper plates. We're gonna need 2 or 3 redstone. I think 3. No, it might actually be 4. Alright, let's see if we can't get this. Give me my cutters. Alright, and we'll convert that into copper cables. And then we'll easily be able to take that into our... Crap. It's like, crap. I forgot the darn iron plate. Always forget that thing. Alright, there we go. Electronic circuit, and then that goes on top. Iron furnace, redstone on the sides, electric furnace. Cool. Alright, now the issue with this is... There is an issue with this. We're going to pick that up. Place that guy there. Pull out those, and we'd have to put those into this. This is not gonna work out. This is not gonna work out. You know, this probably would have been a lot cheaper to just make up the actual low voltage transformer. And I think we might just go ahead and do that. Because that'll save us on a lot of time, and heartache, and all that bad stuff. So we need insulated tin cable. Wow, this is actually different than what I remember. Alright. It's not too bad. Let's see, iron. Alright, I'm probably going to need a little bit more copper plates. I think we'll need actually one more for what we need. Then we cut that into strips, and then we need to surround that by a piece of... where's that at? Iron, gotcha. That's what I thought. Alright, so there's our coil. Then we just need 2 insulated tin cable. I believe we got 2 here. Just combine that with our rubber. Good to go. Wonder if we can actually shift click that. Let's grab some wood and see if we can. Boom, there we go. Low voltage transformer. Now, you know what I'm thinking is going to happen, and I think it's still going to blow up. That's what I think is going to happen. Still think it's going to blow up. Alright, we're going to leave that right there for the time being, but we're going to kind of try and see if we can't get this set up a little bit nicer in here. Electric furnace, extractor. I like really want to move this over, but at the same time I don't. So we're going to try and just wire this over. Alright, we'll do that. Flip that downward. Place down. I don't know if this is going to blow up or not. I have a feeling it might. I just have that sneaking feeling. Alright, so this outputs 512 EU per tick. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, so that is going to blow up, isn't it? We need to convert that down to medium voltage. Right? Because that's 512. And that's what medium voltage is. So that's considered what, high voltage? Maybe that's what it is. 512 is considered high voltage still, I guess. That's probably why it blew up on me. Ah, that makes sense now. It makes all the sense. Right, well, it shouldn't be too hard to make up. We just need that with our hammer to make a plate. Cut it. We need 2 copper cables here and here. And there we go, medium voltage transformer. Alright, so I believe that's the input. And then that would be input. So we should be good to connect that together, right? Okay, okay. Looking good so far. I'm gonna go ahead and use that one there. Just, yeah, guys. I'm still afraid the thing's gonna go boom. I'm still afraid it's gonna go boom. Now, that looks like it actually connected. If you look at it, the bounding box on that looks like it actually connects those little blank squares. But I'm not gonna trust that. We're not gonna trust that. It's 32. That's 512. What is copper in this whole thing? So let's go ahead and make up some copper cables. 128. That sounds a little bit better. Just use copper cables. Power and power. Perfect. Alright, now why did I make this again? Oh, right. I was like, wait a minute, why did I make that? Alright, so apparently this is going to make us cactus green. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, I think it's time for a little food. Probably going to have to go check up on my farm here shortly. Alright, let's clean up our inventory a tad. And then we'll go see what we can do about getting our refinery running. Whoops. There we go. Looking good there. Looking good there. Now, alternatively, I could just sit here and take a bucket's worth of oil, place it in there, and just keep doing that. Actually, isn't there like a pipe thing or something of that nature? Oxygen pipe. Tile block name. I'm like sitting here wondering if there's an easier way that I could transport this over into the refinery. Now we could just start refining that. That wouldn't be a problem. Let's see if this cobblestone pipe actually connects. It does not there. Is there another side? Okay, that side connects. Let's pick some of this up real quick. Let's put one there. And we'll put the other one right there. I'm thinking I'm going to need a wooden pipe and... Oh, whoops. Thought I had Tinker's Construct on. Or the bag, I mean. Give me some redstone engines. See, it's on its last one. That's not too bad. Go ahead and convert that into the pipe sealant. And I'm pretty sure that the gold pipes are a little bit nicer, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and make those up. Because I feel like the cobblestone pipes were a little slow trying to get all the fluid to their destinations. So I'm going to go ahead and make up some golden transport pipe. We'll make up 8 fluid pipes there, and we'll make up 2 wooden ones just to be safe. I'm not sure if I need those or not. And I should have the levers in my bag. Okay, we don't. Where are the levers? Levers, 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 levers. Where are my levers? Oh, there they are. Alright, let's see if we can't get this piping into this. Alright, pick that up. Put you there, and you there. Curious to see if this will work. If it hooks up, it should pipe out. Alright, that looks like it's working. And filling up our refinery oil tank on the inside of our refinery here. This can hold up to 24,000, it looks like, millibuckets worth. So we're going to drain all of that out. That one's done. I don't know if there's any in this one or not. Okay, no. And then all we really have to do is just sit here and replace these until it fills up. Wait a minute, why aren't you coming out of there? Every little bit should be coming out. Oh, right. the thing. Did the thing. Do you think we ought to make like an electric wrench? Oh, great. We gotta go through that again? Yeah, I don't know. Which wrench is that from? I think I got a stone gear in here somewhere. Give it a try. I really don't want to use the other wrench because I think it pretty much uses up my durability on it, and I don't want that. So I'm going to give this one a try. Let's see if this one can actually flip a pipe. Nice. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Alright, and so that flips that again, and then we just reflip it. Perfect. That pulls all of that out. So, let's see, let's do this one, and then we'll do this one. And then, let's see, that's filling up pretty good so far. Let's actually go ahead and start refining this. So that's going to refine that into fuel. And the sun is down, so let's go ahead and sleep. Oh yeah, there we go. And I want to get me made up some BuildCraft tanks. So there we go. That'll work. And clear out a small area right there. I think it would come out this side. Now I don't quite know. I don't know if it's going to come out automatically or not. I'm hoping it will. Alright, so there's the fuel. Oh, there we go, there's the power. Let's go ahead and hit refine. It's going to start getting us up some more fuel. I guess maybe there's not enough power up there. That's interesting. But it is slowly making us up some fuel. And it should still continue. Status unknown? Really? Alright, well, we'll let that set up there for a second. Let's see if we can get this piped out. Alright, BuildCraft tank. Let's put that there. That there. I'm guessing we are going to have to pipe it out. Like, no. No. Why? Don't. No. No. Don't do that. Why would you do that? You're gonna crash my game, aren't you? Don't you dare do that. Alright, and yep, there we go. So there's fuel. Cool. Now, fortunately, that's not really a lot of fuel. Right. That would not be a lot. Alright, so we got 6 there. Put you there, flip you around, get that oil going in there. We might have to actually see about getting us another solar panel. Because I believe both of these guys are on, yep. Might need a third one. Now they're not too bad to make up, so we might just see about doing that real quick. So click refine, so I don't know, it seems like it's working a little bit better now. Alright. We'll let it do its thing for a minute. While it's doing that, let's see. Let's go ahead and pick up all of these, because I believe these are the rest of the full ones. And we can just flip that around and let that start pumping itself out. Yeah, we're about to fill that up, it looks like. Getting pretty close. Alright, now our next step is to get ready for fueling our combustion engines. Because I think that's what I'm going to try to do for power for a little while, at least. Actually, I wonder. Curious to see if that would actually flip over after I pick this up. Might make it go a little bit faster. Just the issue here is that does not look like a lot of oil. Or fuel, I'm sorry. Oh, well, it seems like it's keeping up now. So I pick that up. It should default to... Oh, I guess not. Okay. Thought it would. Alright, and that should just go ahead and fill the rest of that up. And that'll just constantly work making us fuel. Slowly but surely. Alright. Well, that's doing its thing. Let's see if we can't find us a combustion engine somewhere. We're going to need iron gears, pistons, iron, and glass. Not too bad to make, it looks like. And we're probably going to have to go out and get us some more wood very soon. Wait, don't we have some extra gears? Yeah, we do. Alright, and we need to convert those into cobble gears. So I'm just going to make 2 combustion engines for now. Just quickly. I'm kind of curious. I want to see what kind of power output these guys have. Plus, I'm going to have to get some more resources very, very soon. Which is kind of the reason why we got the quarry, but it's currently inactive. So, not doing its job. Alright. Pistons. Oh, good, we can make 2. That was weird. Not gonna complain. And combustion engines, we can make 2. Cool. Alright, and I think we could just go ahead and see about picking those 2 up. Let's just pick all of this up right here. Then we'll place our combustion engines right there. That one needs to flip it back around. Alright, so these guys need water and fuel. So how am I going to provide these guys with water? Like I need a nice constant source of water, apparently. Alright, so this guy's still doing pretty good. Fuel still seems a little few and far between here, but we got 1 bucket worth, it looks like. Maybe 2? Hold on, let's see. Curious now to see if I can't put this in there. Ooh, we can. Alright, let's see how many buckets of this fuel. Okay, we only got 1 bucket worth of fuel. I kind of like the seared tanks because it makes you feel like you have more than you actually do. Unlike the BuildCraft tanks here. Alright, well, I gotta find some source of water, or a way for us to get a good amount of it now. We do have the pump. Maybe we could use that somehow. In conjunction with... Oh, we need more cobblestone if we want to make some more pistons. Alright, so I'm going to make me up a couple more redstone engines. So 2 more pistons. We don't have everything we need. Oh, we need more. Oh, we got it now. We just didn't have it a second ago. Alright, 2 more redstone engines. Alright, so pump, engines, levers to turn on the engines. Alright, we got the fluid pipe. Got some tanks if we need it. Now we just need water. So I'm gonna grab me another... Actually, no, I don't need... I got seared glass, I can just pick that up. Keep an eye out for creepers. And I should have a water source up here. Yeah, right there. So put that there, fill that up. Put another one in. There we go. Now we're good. See if we can't supply a constant amount of water to our combustion engines down here. That saved me a couple pieces of iron, is what that did. Alright, so this is still looking pretty good so far. Looks like this one just finished there. We'll let it continue to do its thing. I know it's about to get dark out, so Like, I really want to go back that way. Just, I have these engines here. Alright, and place seared glass there. Get our buckets. And there we go. Nice. Alright, now if I'm not mistaken, we can take that to place our pump down. We don't have to have that there. So I'm going to pick that up. And if this works correctly, because of how water works now, like you saw just a minute ago as I filled this up, I had one bucket in that corner, and then this corner. So no matter where this pulls it out of, it should just refill it back up, as you just saw. So yeah, that should work. All right, lever there, flip you, and then do I need the I don't think I do. All right, good. Pipe that over, and we have ourselves water. Nice. Hopefully that will keep up. Should. And still looking good on power, but I'm thinking the sun's about to go down. So I just want to check something. Okay, good. We got 2 buckets worth of fuel so far. We'll put a lever there and a lever there. Put a bucket of fuel in you and a bucket of fuel in you. I have no idea how long that's going to last, but let's try it out and see. So how much power does this produce? 6 MJ per tick. So that's 12 MJs. Okay, every time that happens, that scares the living bejesus out of me. Like, seriously. Those stupid meteors. I swear, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh. I was like, that was a little big sounding of an explosion for just this little 2 combustion engines. Jeez. Oh man, that scared the daylights out of me. Alright, well, I think we got enough time to go take a look at that. Looks like the water's fine in here. We got 6 MJs coming out of each of these. And the fuel might last a little while. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. So that way our solar panels can start charging up again real quick. And we can get our oil refining again. Alright, so we'll give this a second to charge up. Let's see, seared glass. Alright, we still got a couple things of oil left. So let's go ahead and put one more down here. Flip that around. So that way that'll constantly keep that filled up. Wow, that's draining out quite a bit. Okay, that's fine. And that should fill up the solar panels. They should be filled up there. Click refine. And we are going for more fuel. Cool. So hopefully that stays in there for a little while our quarry does its thing. Looks like it's going a little bit faster. Just not super smooth. Alright, let's go check that meteor hit real quick. I have no clue where that... sounded like it was that way, to be honest, but I think our compass was saying somewhere else. Detects next incoming meteor. Right, so the last one was pointing off that way not long ago. This one's pointing off that way for the next one. Thinking the last meteor hit over this way, so we're gonna run out this way and see if we can't find anything real quick. Alright guys, well I just did a little looking around back towards the jungle. I didn't see anything. Nothing that looked kind of like that, so kind of stinks, but our proximity detector detects that there might be a meteor crashing towards my base. Oh, please don't lie to me like that. Please don't say that. Where's it pointing at? Right here? Alright, so apparently we're gonna have a meteor hit right here next. So I'm probably gonna wanna get these guys moved at some point. Alright guys, well I think it's about time for us to go and end off this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I wanna say thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.